Wait for this big note of YouTube. Yeah. Welcome everyone back to Danganronpa. We are here today. I'm with Vic and Toasty like always when we play this. Figure we needed to do is playing a game and everything after all the crap the news have been covering on the channel the past like 2 days. So I think it'd be good to like distract ourselves from that for just a little bit by doing this. And if I remember right, last time 2 people died.
Yep, Hifumi and Taka.
Which one of them I'm not going to complain about.
I'm only complaining about Taka, and that's it. Hifumi should have been chapter 1.
Yeah, I don't know.
he should have been the tutorial death. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say I just didn't like what he was turning into. You know, I didn't like him basically becoming 2 people. I never liked that.
He could have had some character development. Oh, what? There's Choco on the ground too. Dang, this is oh, there we go.
Toko? Don't tell me Toko too.
Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood.
Oh no. Oh no, that means Genocide Jack is coming back. Or Joe.
Genocide
The blood?
We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now.
Alright, just gonna body. Dang it! Why did this happen?
However,
I'll be honest, it was getting very choppy. It just downloaded. But why is it Justice Hammer 4, Mike Wazowski?
Huh? What do you mean?
Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice number 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened in number 3?
Interesting.
what?
What's the matter?
Well, you mentioned Justice Hammer 3. This reminded me.
What?
Out with it. Do you know something?
Actually, it's not the only thing that's been killed.
Taka's not doing one.
Umi's dead too.
What?
Ooh. Oh, wait, there it is. Hifumi's been killed? Thank God.
Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course. Come on.
Oh.
Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office?
Okay. Something has come up.
Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed. Well, that is not all. It is gone.
Why are you so quiet?
I don't know. It's hard to do her voice. Okay.
Wait, what's gone?
It has disappeared.
Fumi's body? Here?
Hifumi's body has disappeared.
Okay, Celeste, you're number one on my suspect list right now. That's a little sus.
At this point, I'm gonna make her sound Russian.
What did you say?
What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office.
Ooh, is it possible a death was faked? I wonder if that's possible. Oh.
Well, the fat lard did disappear.
It would be kind of hard to move him.
Why don't we suspect Sakura? Who can lift Hifumi?
I mean, true. It's appeared.
She's just staring, just like, huh?
Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of a culprit. What the fuck have I done to her voice?
I would say that sounded more like Kyoko.
Yeah, do the voice you've been doing.
Actually, wait, that is a good question. Where the fuck is the Kyoko been?
Yeah.
Where's Yasuhiro as well?
They must be enjoying this.
There's two people we don't know
Enjoying the
existed.
sight of standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here.
Okay, since when does she get concerned?
I'll make a Russian. We're going to die here.
Oh,
Just like
there's
those
a very
guys
important
died.
clue.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Obviously.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies have been taken. This is unnatural.
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
Can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Whatever she said.
Hina.
Hina, calm down. It's just Taka and Hifumi.
We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us.
Then who might be the next target be? Toko?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime?
We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
Oh crap!
huh?
So
Freaking-
she is still unconscious?
Freaking I forget her name. Buff chick could have just picked her up and carried her.
Damn.
That is true. Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, I don't think you'd have to read for that one.
Calm down, you forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Look at me, I'm skinny, I ain't gonna carry that.
Everyone, stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you.
As a stalker, I actually like Coco.
That did not sound like footsteps. I know that's what it was supposed to be, but it did not sound like it.
We shot it. No, okay, if like I said, we bolted. I was like, man, if I was like a mass murderer and I saw Sakura bolting, nah. Oh, hey, Toko's still alive. But I don't see Taka. There goes Taka's body too.
Goodness, you're okay.
This
can't be happening.
Wait, who's the only person? There's only one other person not here, right?
There's the only two people we don't know where is Kyoko and Yasuhiro. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
No, it's not a hallucination.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body.
But why would they do that?
I couldn't possibly begin to imagine.
He's frustrated because normally he's so good at like keeping calm, but like he's like actually frustrated by this.
Anyway, our custom what?
Our costume.
Our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
Huh?
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well...
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups.
And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office.
Yeah.
In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Nogo has an alibi when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question if she was in the dining hall.
You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love?
What?
I imagine you said that very sarcastically.
Oh, I know. Not that
That's
at all.
fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual you're looking for can be none other than Hiro.
Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations were very clear about that.
Oh, yeah, so...
There can only be a double kill.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murderer if they were to break that rule.
Shing!
I'd mice ya! Mice ya without a second thought! Mice ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also be referred to shellfish like shrimp or crabs?
Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more?
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. Still meant when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies.
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter?
Oh no, it's nothing.
Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well. Let us split up and begin searching.
but
There is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean,
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but
Hina.
If you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
No need to thank me. Look at these arms.
They're so lesbian coded.
Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything.
Okay, so we just go around and looking to see if we find anything.
I guess so. I say we clear the art room first. That's like the biggest room.
Where was that?
I think it's to the left. Yeah, wait.
What?
Move forward. I think. Wait, no, that's the equipment. We're heading back to equipment. Zero physics. Right. Right again. Okay. Oh, no, there it is, right there.
Right here?
Yep. Art.
Huh?
Where could two dead bodies have disappeared to?
There is a room right there. Watch now.
Think you bust the door down?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that disappeared. What happens after that? I guess just we'll leave this with them.
Thing if it... Yep. If you know where we're supposed to go, just tell me. To save time.
I genuinely don't know. I'll be honest. This case is confusing.
Aha, you're on your own.
Maybe go downstairs.
I was gonna pull up the thing for everyone.
That's not. Oh, there's still someone near. Oh, it's Toko. She passed out.
I'm chilling.
Alright. Yep, that's the jib. No one's in there. They're on the second floor? Dang, no.
Okay, I think I'm not gonna tell us where everyone is. Gotta figure it out. I'm gonna go this way
I'll
first.
show you.
And I'll go down and check these.
Maybe they're hanging in the classrooms.
No one here. Okay, so it's gotta be downstairs.
I mean, we did. Oh,
Makoto.
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository.
Indeed.
I found them. Kafumi and Taka's bodies have been both hidden in the
Repository.
Goodbye.
Boy, you didn't even say it right either.
Pause it.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead.
Alright, so wait.
Now we go back to the art room. See, I knew where the bodies were, and we just had to wait a little bit.
So dumb.
Well, I mean, it makes sense for the capture gallery, Bestie. Alright, go to the door. I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. As if I didn't just say it.
How is it locked but not locked now? Me tweaking out.
It's like this is the first time we've seen bodies. Oh wait, we already knew they were dead.
Remember this VTR?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
So, here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but then I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm?
Okay, why do we go through this like every freaking time? We know how everyone reacts to the situation, and you're still acting surprised that he's being calm about the whole thing? It's happened so many times now already.
I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back.
Well, I'm glad for Hifumi not coming back.
Awful. This is all just too awful.
Someone give her a hug.
Why is she clutching
Who would
Hifumi?
do this?
Yeah, why Hifumi?
I think Taco is a better person.
Yeah, I agree.
Why?
I mean, he only had a
Why?
crush on
Scared
his
to
best friend.
stand up like that.
Someone hug her. She needs a hug.
Not after she just touched Hifumi.
Really love Hifumi. What?
Oh.
What? What?
She woke him up with her tears.
Hifumi's alive.
You can't
He
see
didn't die.
this, viewers, and I'm doing VTuber. I'm throwing my headphones right now. What?
Oh my god, she's Rapunzel.
Oh my gosh, what? What?
I mean, hey, now you can tell us who killed.
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? Ah, that's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything. Before I met you all. I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Fumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasu.
Oh,
Hiro.
and he's dead again.
Okay, I thought it was actually gonna be okay. Gonna be like,
Nope, he just had to say it was Yasuhiro.
okay, my mind is blanking. Who's Yasuhiro again?
The clairvoyant. The dude with the crazy hair.
Oh yeah, I was wondering where he was.
This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly,
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
That
What?
that sounds.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Stay mad. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words.
He gave us a name. I don't know if that's unnecessary.
Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
Huh.
He said Yasuhiro, right?
then perhaps
That name, yeah.
Yasuhiro Hagakure.
That is the only person he could have been referring to. Who else?
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved.
Well, no, I think that's too.
We know this is danganronpa.
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
Why do I feel like she secretly had a crush on Hifumi or something? Like, but the fact that she went directly to him and not to Taka.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Oh, this time it's not all about life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
indeed.
Yes, it does look that way.
I mean, I don't think it's here just because bro's too stupid to do this something complex.
Yeah, there's no way it's him. Dude. He was too much of a kind of a coward too. So I don't know. I don't think he has the
Now we get to investigate.
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before.
That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened to the Monokuma file, could. Anyway? What?
Maybe.
Well,
There's someone else has been missing for quite a while.
perhaps.
Without no doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice?
An accomplice? An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
question.
Yep.
We're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I show. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there is no gratification in it.
so then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would be obstruct of the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in the murder.
Phew.
Only the blackened can graduate. And an accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out that one blackened is that did the killing, just like the normal.
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, you will need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who deserved the murder plot and put it into action.
Well now,
That's enough explanation. Now, it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. Then I can't see any way how Kyoko would be connected to the case after all.
You may be right.
If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's go back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
Something. I got a weird feeling about Celeste for some reason.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocidal Jack.
What?
What?
wait.
I'm offended!
You. When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
Gosh, you have too much fun reading for this character.
Well, I like it.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time. I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Tako's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, we should post a guard by the bodies like before. We can't have the team disappearing again. Or them.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina?
Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
I should probably open them.
I mean, we already read it. Alright. Guess we go. The bodies, I guess.
Nurses. So we are gonna need to check the nurses now. Wait.
His glasses were dirty.
His glasses. Oh. Oh. Interesting.
His faces are so silly.
Yep, Mom.
Alright, I guess we investigate Taka.
Don't offend chickmunks like that. They're actually cute.
So
you could look at that trolley right there. Right next to Sakura. No. Bottom. Right where her legs are. Yeah. Oh.
look at you again. I already did all this. Get a Pelolard is. How he was moved in here. Oh wait, is in the other room. Yeah, there's blood on the. Oh well, I got money out of it. You think Hero really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. The attacks and murders and disappearances all happened. Every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died.
So, in other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else.
Hey, but did do? Why did he hide his identity? Austin.
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case?
Oh no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the body?
They probably figured out if we couldn't find the bodies, that we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, found the bodies pretty.
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
That's really all there is to it. The other thing that bothers me, how about they're killing?
What?
Oh,
Because let's say if someone, if you kill someone, that would be graduated, right? So if the killer number your number one priority or do not by killing 2 people means more clue chance out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see. So that's what that means.
Okay.
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends, bucko.
The attitude.
But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
Talked as if he's figured something. Did to have killed him. Tell me what.
There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that it may be good to look back on everything that happened. I already said it.
So
but
then,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll be back. Yeah, I can just read it or something.
Okay, this is recapping him.
Click on it.
Hmm. However,
The dinner is almost done.
I'm just kind of solid already.
hmm. Hmm. However,
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What about it?
After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now?
I'm gonna go disappear again. Look at the birds.
There's nothing else to look at that we haven't already looked at.
so then.
I already looked at everything. Can't leave the room. So. Yeah. Already look. What am I missing? Toasty, what am I missing?
Just now.
You've played this before?
I watched someone play it a long time ago.
Already the thing's already finished. There's nothing else to investigate. What else is there to investigate in here? Up to you again? All the stuff.
What's going on?
We don't know what to do from here.
So you talked with Sakura, you looked at Hifumi and Taka's body.
Yeah, we looked at all of this. Did everything. That we've done in here. Played it, you should know what to do at this point.
Yeah, I played it like a while ago.
Oh my gosh, why is that? I don't know what to do. Like, all you do is when you talk to her is just, oh wait, maybe now I can do it again now that I, the whole thing about it
So
being
then.
logged. We have to go through this again now that we have the information about it being logged. Skip through all this, so I'm not gonna. Heard.
However,
Now I see what you can do.
So you know what to do now?
A little bit, yeah. Have you looked at the wheels of the dolly?
Didn't look at the dolly, but.
however,
already did this. Okay, I might have to look this up.
What do you think I'm doing? Oh yeah. Have you tried leaving?
Can't. Kind of. Oh, maybe I need to open them on a file. Oh, I did something.
Yeah, when you try leaving, you see the doorknob.
Okay, there we go. Gotta be a cool. Where's the nurses on? Alright. Alright, we need to go to the nurse's office. Where is the
first floor? Yep.
Oh, maybe that would be. But here's the 3 one we were looking for earlier. Trash can. Ooh, what is that? Wow, it says cleaning cloth. Okay.
Oh. Ah, did you find something?
Yeah, it's a cleaning cloth in the trash.
Huh? A cleaning cloth.
It's all bloody. Whoever it belonged to must have used it to wipe some blood.
I haven't the slightest idea.
Got another. What are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hero might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, just checking this and that.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
Yes, indeed.
Correct.
Oh, sorry.
Give yourself 5 minutes to sneeze. Okay. Didn't even let me read it!
Sorry.
But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And you got back in bodies with them.
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Indeed.
It would seem so.
I keep on clicking Alright, so we've got... Where was the other area they said we needed to go?
Probably the equipment room.
Where was that at?
3rd floor, I think.
Doesn't actually know.
Yeah, it was on the 3rd floor. All the way.
It's that enclosed room. Or that open door, whatever.
Alright, I will have to go AFK here for a second. My food's about to go up. A total
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Okay.
That's all she had to say.
But seriously, everything in here?
Maybe the hammer?
I already looked at that. Alright. Stream. Fine, for things. I have to go make food. Right back.
You know, this is a great time to be racist.
What?
I mean, I can just say whatever I want, like right now.
Real. I'm gonna steal your ribs.
How about now? They are my ribs.
No, I got some ravioli I'm gonna make later. I almost got tortellini, but the ravioli was cheaper than the tortellini, so.
You're just fake.
What?
You're just a fake tortellini fan?
don't actually really like tortellini. It's the same thing. It's exactly like ravioli. What I'm talking about. But no, it was just the ravioli was on sale. Like the fresh ravioli, because I was in the section with the fresh shit. Not the frozen stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 2 things of ravioli. As he does that, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh, it just ripped my ear. Ugh.
Apology for the play, but I had to get my Taco Bell and Sonic Blast. Anyway, I guess there's something else in here.
Guess we'll find out.
Where would I go then?
Maybe the swimming area?
Oh,
Boogity, boogity.
have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did.
You? Someone?
Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this.
Is the note that Hero wrote to all of us to look up, right?
You remember well.
Oh, the penmanship was pretty remarkable. Oh, he left an.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear. This is a trap.
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting. How do I repay my debt? I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
He's so zesty for no reason.
I don't know if that's hard.
Zesty?
I'd say more stuck up.
Same thing.
How is that?
Alright, now I gotta go to the dorms.
That's all the way back on the first floor. I'm just doing a bunch of running around. Wait, isn't there like a fast travel?
Maybe.
Remember that being a fast travel? Yeah, okay.
There he is.
Alright.
Look at those boxes.
Oh! Okay. Okay.
Yeah, let's look at that writing.
Oh, that's not his handwriting. It's not the same handwriting. It's been placed. Okay, and anything else?
Let's try exiting.
Or you could just look at everything. Makoto, big news, big news.
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko.
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Okay, calm down.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too.
Oh, Justice?
It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
Okay.
Thought I was silly in chat, you know?
Kyoko, and
I mean...
Ew, man, I had the worst day.
you've been covered, make it sound like you're in the costume. Or did that is a complete coincidence that your mic sounded like that for a second?
You guys it did for a second?
Hero? We're talking to him first. Hero?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would I be?
That's a good question.
Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
What?
Let's talk to Tina or
Right.
Kyoko.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker.
Where have you been?
It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle, but like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy.
Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? Just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly,
and?
first of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me to look at you.
huh? Let me
Well,
out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make this stupid freaking thing.
It would seem...
That's a clasp on the... There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
Whew, free at last.
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody in Hiro would be able to wear that costume.
Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that
How did
okay?
you know that, Celeste?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made the costume.
But yeah, how did you know?
Magic.
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Tie me up?
Hold on, guys. I think I took my vote too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment.
I don't think it's him. I don't know. Celeste is being really odd.
Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please!
What? You killed who? I have no idea who you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you mean?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So, who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
True.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Hmm?
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
I still think
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
it's still kind of a stretch.
No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then...
Odo, go ahead. Wait, that's not...
Hey.
Oh, hey. It's a no-go. My arms are too long. There's no way I can...
Just a second!
See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But...
One second. Then there's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible!
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
Is it really that true? I have no idea what's happening. Could someone, like, tell me? It's looking more and more like it really was a setup.
Yeah, I think it is a setup.
Oh!
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time.
Hmm.
But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time?
Then perhaps...
Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior?
But...
You are quite protective of her, yes?
Because she helped me out so much up until now.
If I were the mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust. There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
What the heck?
You don't. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Who was it?
Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Havoc.
What? What? Who people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please! Huh?
I did not. Wait, hold on. Those 2 are the ones that were killed.
How about that?
That's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Fumi were fighting over Ultra Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Ultra Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
What?
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please!
Unfortunate.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay?
No, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
On that note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
Real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
Really?
Someone's trying to set me up.
It's Celeste, I'm telling you, it's Celeste.
It's like a secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Gotta be Celeste. Elegant handwriting.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
We already established that he's pretty dumb.
Sorry. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Yeah, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
I do.
Don't be mean.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note.
I have it right with pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly.
As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason.
What the heck? For serious? Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why did you kill them? Tell us, hero.
Just the worst.
Like it's it.
Was it really to get money Monokuma offered? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Please!
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you.
You have time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
Pete, don't fail me now.
I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophic catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but you gotta promise me something. Later when you have the time, will you tell me why you just...
Why is that?
No.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Can't believe...
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
I had to actually go all the way back to it. Are you serious?
Yeah, have fun!
Where the stairs are.
Hifumi and Taka.
so then,
Well then, let's get started.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
I didn't even...
I see.
Wrong character.
Makoto, I found something.
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore in his left hand?
whew.
Are you so oblivious to people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
No, that's not it. Anyway, you said you had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving right. It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
That would mean the watch broke some 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
In other words,
So, if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right, there's some white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
Hey?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah,
is that right?
I wonder about that.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Look at the fatty!
Why? Okay, I had to come her again. Did you find
Indeed.
anything?
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A lot of
A wad
That's
of
right.
paper. Oh. Hifumi had it hidden on him.
indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it on purpose, you see?
his and so wait, you
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
I found a it's the paper.
Yep.
so
That sounds very familiar.
He was telling-
however,
Oh, what?
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it?
Ooh.
is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So,
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching scrap of paper so tightly?
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't the handbook this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. She's so silly. She's like, I can't tell you anything.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
We just do it in the stream. Go ahead and get out of the way.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I think we go ahead and do the trial and then we'll ask the trial.
All right.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going.
Here we go. Here we go. Most interesting part of the game. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, including photo left.
Monokuma appears!
Why are there 2 of them? He's multiplied.
Wrong!
No, not multiplication. It just is an illusion. I'm moving so fast it looks like I multiplied. Can you tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
And everyone is ready to go. Please board the pain train. I mean elevator. Guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please!
What the heck?
I'm not mentally prepared yet.
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
He's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea. Someone right here. All right, here we go. When you all gather together like this, I realize how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you.
Oh, honestly. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it.
Yoo-hoo!
All right. Here we go.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment, and I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Kind of hypocrite coming from you.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know! I don't know!
Here we go.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
I think it's the blueprints like act that because the blueprints have a different.
Yeah.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit part.
No, that's wrong. Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So, Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Illuminati.
It was Hero.
Yeah, it was. I don't know why Hina's even an option.
Because why not?
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense! You just said Hiro didn't do it!
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What? Now that's a bold assumption!
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Oh, that's easy.
The trolley.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
I got it!
Oh, and the blue tarp.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then and when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
I'm pretty sure it was.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Wow, that's messed up.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Bruh, Celeste, what is this shade?
Guess you might as well see it.
How it works.
You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool.
Yeah, press the other one.
Pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
There you go.
Away with you! You miserable wretch! You have it wrong!
R.
I cannot agree! You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
There's a button you gotta press for reloading.
Do your worst! You miserable wretch!
Press the escape button, we're getting our
You
butt
have it
kicked.
wrong!
What?
We're losing.
Same.
What am I doing wrong?
Alright, shift.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you had everything. Oh, you need to press tab, because you had it right, but you didn't have any bullets, so you gotta reload.
I'll press it. Tab to reload.
That's what it says.
You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong.
I'm doing it right?
I cannot agree.
Are you pressing tab?
You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
Getting the right.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch.
Oh, I don't.
Maybe it's.
Something wrong. Oh wait, did I get her?
Oh, yep.
I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Wait, was I right? Is it actually Celeste? Was I right?
You could be.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
I guess Celeste argued that's that hard, though. Makes me very suspicious. I think this been over this whole time.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
What?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it... As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle,
It did have a
all
handle.
you'd have to do is bend over. Then you could push the dolly no problem.
Oh, you can't
So
bend
the
over with
killer
the
just
Robo
crouched
Justice costume.
down and carted the body off to the repository.
If you accept everything we just said, then you must realize that whoever was in the suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Couldn't bend down in the suit.
Sorry, I don't think I realize anything.
I thought there was a hand.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, that's wrong. You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together, remember? When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Oh, the clamp. Can't take it off by yourself.
Yeah.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without it.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right!
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice? If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said? So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second!
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
I'm still on the fact that I think Celeste might be the one.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
I think it was Celeste.
and then... At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, dead.
Wow.
And that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor, to let the others know what had happened.
meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time. Because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us, and she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again. But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Yeah, Celeste is like straight up my suspect.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Not at all.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Not true.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3,
When they
while
were
Taka's
changed to
death
true
came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Oh. I don't think they were used in that order. I think it has something to do with the...
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Shoot!
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed
So
in.
you went truthful, yeah?
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
What? There's no other thing. There's no other thing to click.
Is there a way you could change your truthful?
Oh.
I'm pretty sure this one
So,
is Taka's
regarding
lock.
Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
Arrows.
We already know what...
Mouse wheel.
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3. While Taka's death...
It said like the mouse wheel.
Yeah, I did them. Fire the truth bullet. Left mouse. Select. Oh, yeah, it already is the truth bullet, isn't it?
I mean, it's still
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
What did I screw up?
Maybe you should save
So,
just so.
Oh. Can't save in the file.
Huh.
Wait.
That's what I'm always able to.
If I die here, I'll just start the whole trial over again.
Yeah.
I wonder
That's
if
what you
he
have to figure
died.
out. That's really your only truth bullet.
I don't have another
Or
thing.
perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3. While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
But what am I missing?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What am I doing wrong? What am I missing?
Yeah, you should have multiple truth bullets. You should have the broken wrist one.
What makes you say that?
I'm hitting the scroll wheel and it's not doing
Because of the
anything.
numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Well, you know,
It's
when in
true
doubt,
that-
spam.
While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you can save.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, what the heck?
You're not allowed to save and then... Okay.
You're able to save during the, like, talking cutscenes, but not this, I guess. I remember saving on my version.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Shoot! Is this really the end for all of us?
Okay, good.
I refuse to give up yet!
Oh, wait, is it only gonna go back to right there? Okay. Ooh.
The heck? You just have one come up on 3?
Yeah.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
Oh, wait. Fucking.
We already
you have
know
to
what
use the
order they were killed
button
in.
To take
Taka
that,
came
that
last.
What order. You have to copy that.
I have to do what?
You have to copy it.
Copy it?
Yeah. Let's look at the patrols again.
Silencer?
I was gonna say maybe silencer. I think silencer.
What makes
here.
you say
Yeah,
that?
No.
Because of the numbering of the justice hammers.
It's true that
Maybe
Hifumi
hold
was
the
killed.
shoot button?
What?
Maybe hold the shoot button.
While Taka's
Oh, yeah,
death
this is-
came from a swing of
okay.
Justice Hammer 4.
We have
See?
to complete the order.
That on the order.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, regarding
shoot the
Taka's
numbering.
death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the
No, it's wrong. Hold on.
Can I say in this? Okay, I can't. Oh, just in case something goes wrong.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Oh, the watch.
The wristwatch. Oh, we gotta spell it out. You gotta get the eye. Yes. The A. And now the E. Yeah, there we go.
Now I understand. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night, so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Yep.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Yep.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
I'm telling you.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran. That's totally true! We're all in the clear!
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said, his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
I had that thought.
The dead body moved on its own?
No! Not another ghost!
Oh my god.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is, we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
He was alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Oh wait, I think I know.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
You absorb that,
Shoot!
and then shoot at Hifumi's dead body been found.
I can't absorb that. That's the last. The other one, that's the last thing.
Are you saying that
Oh,
when
it
we
saves over.
first found Hifumi in the nurse's office,
It carries over.
there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body...
No, that's wrong!
There we go.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Wait, which was it?
Second time.
Uh,
Oh, it's not that.
it was just after. Or, no, it was when both bodies were discovered.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies. It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Celeste. If it's someone besides Celeste, I'm gonna. I'll eat a ghost pepper.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, that's wrong! In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can. I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi. What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all of that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, it was from the mini fridge. The fridge had some,
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Wait. Hifumi. Hifumi.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Is she talking about...
The paper. Kiyotaku's scrap paper.
I got it! You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now. Take a look at what the note says.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go. Huh? Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Taka, right?
Yeah.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right?
Ugh! Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
I always hate these ones. That's cool.
Huffy had the note, right? Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, I didn't even highlight that.
No, you could
Huffy
just
had the
waste the
note,
bullet
right?
and shoot it somewhere.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
Save the broken wristwatch is the best bet.
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter! The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
No, that's wrong! No, there absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
No further objections!
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely, Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Maybe the scrap.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip, leaving behind only one small scrap. Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
So, if I'm not understanding, Hifumi killed Taka, and then someone else killed Hifumi.
Yep.
Okay.
He was killed in the repository, so he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus!
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either. The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
Oh, they have a spot.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers!
Nope.
And, that's about it.
I was gonna say, let's shoot at it.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers!
Shoot!
Pretty sure you just gotta use the
What
spotless
was
hammer on
used
it.
to kill Hifumi?
No, on Yasuhiro's Hero's statement about it had to be the
Shoot.
Justice Hammer.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of...
No, that's wrong! The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
But, seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder. If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers, and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice Hammers used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
I think I know exactly why, though.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Which one did I shoot at?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
It's the impossible, right? It wasn't.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
Shoot!
That wasn't.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Instead of, yeah, you have to absorb it.
The two murders in there, highlight the two murders?
Yeah. Yep, the two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were two murders.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true.
No, that's wrong! Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Risk versus reward benefit?
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no... However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime. And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents. And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bot by creating one seamless set of circumstances They made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice. Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved, but then who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
That's problem numero uno right now.
Who do you think it is, VTR?
So my money is on Celeste.
Well, select Celeste then.
I save right here though.
I don't know.
I'm gonna bring up any.
Well, only one option. Select Celeste.
Here's my answer. It was Celeste.
Creature, now you can save.
So I'm the suspicious individual now, am I?
VTR, try saving.
I really do.
Oh, so you can try saving now.
Yeah, I don't wanna. I know I'm gonna have to. I wanna get to the trial. I know it's been the trial. I don't wanna start the next one in the middle of the trial, you know?
Yeah.
A
We're
joke?
almost done, I think.
I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit for brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Whoa, okay!
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
Oh, wait. Paper? No.
You countering the
Screaming.
suspicion?
The screaming.
Oh, that's cool. Let's go for it. I was gonna say encountering. Because they're the only two that saw him.
They also the only ones that they also both screamed.
That's the Hina screamed.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Sorry.
Why did I listen to you?
Damn.
Why did I listen to you?
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Oh.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual. And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said? We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics lab up on the third floor,
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said? Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
It was to get us to divide into 2 groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up. Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that, that piercing cry of yours early on. That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor, everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the...
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead. Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered. You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kinda sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom. Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start
I
putting them...
freaking knew it.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room. Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead. Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Oh, here we go. Oh, we're about to get it. We're about to have the...
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Those guys. She didn't know. She shouldn't have known Taka was dead.
Oh, yeah.
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this.
So you just absorb those
enjoying
guys.
the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Huh? Or maybe copy So Strange on those guys?
Shoot!
I thought it was us. I don't remember
All I
saying
said
the word
was-
us.
They must
don't
really
remember
be
saying
enjoying
us.
this.
But I thought it was.
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused.
I think
They
that's a
must
sign
be
of
positively elated. We are all going to die here.
Said that.
We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Did just that?
No, there's one more thing we could copy with Byakuya statement what he said. So
And
strange.
that is all I said.
And that's all it
Say we
takes
copy
to.
that.
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
But take this and use it against what?
Those guys.
All I said was,
They shouldn't have known that Taco
they
was
must
dead.
really be enjoying this.
Yeah.
Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that's wrong. That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died. When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took? How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right? So let's put the suit on, and then she used the camera's timer to...
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit. Plus, I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away?
What could you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Hifumi is dragging the suspect away.
I got it! It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this!
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
She's still denying it. Still denying it.
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Okay. Every time I think like we're like got this, stand in the bag, it's like you throw another thing. Oh, okay.
I'm thinking it's the Robo Justice blueprint.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
No way!
Because the costume, you can't stand. You can only stand upright. You can't like limp over.
Yeah.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out.
So we go with the
Then you
costume.
just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous. As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious,
Not that one.
there's no way they could stand up
See that
straight
one?
like that.
Oh
No, that's wrong. No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious, they could still stand up like that. Because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Celeste and Hifumi took the suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hiro into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Well then, I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate?
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean, checkmate?
Celeste?
Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, there's one little problem.
Have you already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying? When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
In other words, Yasuhiro Hagakure!
Wait, but my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Your confusing statements don't make any sense. You're only making things more complicated.
He did say Yasuhiro, but are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Kyoko,
Damn.
what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last names.
I got it! That's right! Our last names! He called us all by our last names!
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more than once, for example. So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
Indecent?
Don't talk.
Random chance. Now isn't that a convenient explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. there's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
What did you just say? To think you'd take your false accusation so far, I don't know whether to laugh or spit! Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather! Yasuhiro is a loser's name! Do I look like a loser to you? Well?
Yeah.
Do I? What? I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Okay, then fill us in. What's your real name?
Fine. Make sure your ear holes are wide open and listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
No, some
E-handbook.
Oh yeah, the handbooks.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is...
Celestia Ludenberg, god damn it!
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me...
No, that's wrong! That's it! The handbook!
What?
Anytime you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up. Monokuma told us all about it before. So all we have to do is check her handbook, and that'll clear up everything. That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because... Until the game's over, you never know what might happen!
Fine then. Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes. And that'll bring everything to an end.
Alright, the closing argument.
Alright.
Maybe that one, the second one? It looks like he's shaking hands. No, that one. Yep. Yeah. The second one over there? Like the second page? No, the second page. For the closing argument. Use the clock. No, that top one should be like, yeah, that one. The next, then that one you use Yasuhiro rubbing his head. The snapping photo. Wait, go right. Keep me going. Snapping photo. Clickety click. Kiyotaka's wrist. Yep. We're locking in here. The hammer, like, with blood. No, justice, not spotless. Wrong one. There's 4. Nope, not go to the right. That one. That one. Yeah. And yes, like the one person watching, I'm looking at a guide. I went this over. Alright, next one is, hold on a second, let me look at the options here. Alright, go right. Can you keep going right? Dang. Okay. We'll get back to that one.
2.
I was gonna say it's Justice Hammer 2 that lays on the floor for the one we were... No, not that one, not that one. That one's Justice Hammer 3. If you go back, like the one we skipped, that one's 2. And then Hifumi pushing the dolly. Wait, we skipped back there. And then wooden hammer covered in blood.
Here's exactly what happened.
What a case.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was... Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hiro. The murderous duo intended to pass Hiro off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking it. While the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hiro. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
I can't tell you how mad I'd be if I died to Hifumi.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was the reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo-Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack story. The second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2. With these 2 incidents, that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap. While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and turned the room into a crime scene. He let out a scream to draw us back. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, we left the nurse's office
and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back, and once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is... Celeste! Sorry, you lose.
Yes.
Lost? I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it? You're the killer?
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Taiko?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Wow. So her whole voice she was doing this whole time was fake.
Yep, everything about her was fake.
Interesting.
Thank God this is finally over. Yeah, that C is where we started fumbling.
Hey, overall an A rank though.
Yeah. Now, do we want to continue it to where Celeste gets executed, or?
Yeah, we want to do that and then we'll...
All right.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no. I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? Oh, if you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Obvious. I'm proud of myself for deducting that.
Yeah. I was like, dang, bro, you figured it out.
So it's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you are totally correct. The blackened, this time, the true killer deserves the whole stinking scheme was the Les Lutenberg, or precisely, Taiko, however you say all that. I'm not even gonna...
Honestly.
Taiko Yasuhiro.
I lost. Well, that sucks.
Dang, even Toast changes her voice.
Yeah.
I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan? But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
I'm sure he relied on her specialty, lying.
My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use, you know... I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice...
Indeed.
I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Alter ego.
Yep.
Yep.
Say what?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here.
I'm totally out of it with, as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one that stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Fumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
What are you doing?
Actually,
So I'm not going back in the accent for this. I was hoping I could talk to you alone
I feel like she like dropped all the shit here.
about what was stolen. I know who did it.
what? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
So then,
I don't want to read it.
Damnation!
What? Oh, could you see that in the background? What the freak?
What do you expect from Hifumi?
Why would he?
What are you talking about?
He had the women's cosplay freaking costume thing back there. What a weirdo.
Yeah. Does this
Say what?
as for me,
Oh,
as for me,
what? Damnation!
We just know, but
Say what?
blah blah blah.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
most unfortunate. Actually,
What?
indeed. Honestly,
I swear I will save her!
actually,
Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effort that Idam had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
Yeah, man, you
I
smoked
see.
weed. You disgust me. I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why did you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
That's it?
Let's see.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents.
Oh god, that's messed up.
I feel like I could cry.
Well,
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay with this?
Simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course. That wasn't all there was to it. As I explained it to Hifumi, the plan was... While you were all
It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical.
I just matched the... Oh my god.
Yeah. We're just gonna stop reading.
So in the end...
What the heck?
Well,
Don't be mean!
I wonder about that.
Why?
What the heck?
Hmm.
But
You little bitch! Hey! You little bitch!
This is fine. Honestly. As for me, isn't it wonderful?
What?
Girl, you just want to live in a European castle.
Me for real.
Bruh. Seriously? I mean, seriously? Let them dress up like a vampire. What? What?
This is fine.
What?
There is nothing to be done.
Now you're gonna get executed.
Just the worst.
Oh! Do you understand?
What is this?
You know what? I'm gonna kill people that have a European castle.
I would've just killed Hifumi for the fun of it.
Yes, indeed. Isn't it wonderful?
What?
hey,
She really likes Europe, okay?
We just kill her already.
Thrills, chills, kills! Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment! Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
What?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then, take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
There we go.
Alright, well, there goes Celeste. Another character Toasty doesn't have to voice.
They're killing all my favorite characters, bro. All that matters is my girl Toko still.
Oh, she got her. She's getting her castle. Oh.
The burning of the Versailles Witch.
Oh.
Versailles, by the way.
Fuck you. How about that?
She said Marie Antoinette, and that's where she used to live.
Burn the witch. Burn the witch. Burn the witch.
Literally the way they're going with this. Wait. Wait. Wait.
Random fire truck, because why not?
Oh my gosh, this game is something else, man. This game is something else.
Yep. Yes, it is over, Makoto.
Oh.
Extreme! What are you gonna do?
Let me out of here!
Too bad. How strange. Hmm.
You know what? I will pick this up in the next one. I want to
Yeah.
focus on whatever's up he said here, and I'm a little I'm out of it right now. So we'll pick this up next time. I think it's the longest episode we've ever done. Almost 4 hours.
This one's almost 4 hours.
Yeah, we've almost been streaming for 4 hours. But that's
Good
what I wanted
going.
to do. I wanted to do the whole investigation and the whole trial in this. And we did. So, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. We will see all of you guys next one. I'll make a promise on when the next time we're going to do this is. But hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. I don't know how much of the game is left.
We still have 3 chapters.
Oh. Probably about 12
But
more episodes.
if how I remember it, though, they're gonna get shorter. Pretty sure chapter 3 is like probably the longest.
Alright. Alright, but hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see each and every one of you guys in the... Bye!